What's up, Dragon Folk? Welcome on back. Today, we are not actually going to be continuing our adventures of our free-to-play characters. We're actually going to show you kind of how to go about farming the favor necessary to get the first-time bonuses on characters.
And tell them why what inspired us to do it.
Right, and so essentially the whole thing that we're doing it is because we are pretty much trying to get the whole game for free, right? So we have to get as much DDO points as possible in order for us to do this. So what we're doing is you have that favor that we've talked about in previous episodes down here. And so as you go through the dungeons and you complete them, doing them on Elite will get you the most favor, as normally would. But there are first-time bonuses for characters on a server. So if you have never made a character on the server before, you can make that character, and then as they start achieving these first-time bonuses, they will get a boosted amount of DDO points. So essentially, what we're doing is there's, just to make it easy, because I think after 50 total favor, the next one is like 500 or something. And we're not going to farm 500 favor on 8 characters on different things. That's a lot of work. But what you can do is you can get up to 50 favor pretty quick. And that 50 favor will actually net you 100 DDO points. Those 100 DDO points will essentially help you towards getting adventure packs and such, or like if there's a race or a class you wanted to unlock, you can also do that. I don't usually recommend it. I'd recommend getting adventure packs first and then worrying about characters last. But
it helps to know what's on sale. Like this week, the main reason why we're doing this is Borderlands is on sale for 50%
right,
off. So
exactly.
Just catching them when they're cheap.
Yeah, and that's the best thing you can do. Is sometimes they have weekly sales, but mostly they do also have, I guess technically that would be considered a weekly sale for every Thursday. Thursdays they have a lot of sales on stuff. Sometimes it's cosmetics, sometimes it's races, sometimes it's heroic potions, and then sometimes it's adventure packs. And so normally, if I were you, I would save your DDO points and wait for a sale to go on, and then go get yourself an adventure pack or whatever you're looking to do, because they essentially have like 50% off sales quite often. So essentially what we're doing now, we are running the Korthos quests in order to get 50 favor. Korthos is, like I said, it's the beginning stuff. It's pretty nice and easy. And we don't even need to run like all of it. We could do this entire thing without ever doing Misery's Peak. And it's pretty great. Because we only need 50, right? So unfortunately, unless you find an elite runner or somebody to help you on the server, you'll have to still run them on normal, hard, and elite as a free-to-play account. But they are but having to do them on normal, hard, and elite still doesn't take too long, because at this point, right, yeah, we have 2 barbarians. I've made a barbarian class for this, so barbarian is probably the easiest one to do this with, considering you can also just get a hireling. So if your buddy doesn't want to make a character on a different server to start farming this, but you want something, you can just make a new character for the first time and just do that. So I always go with Barbarian, mainly because Barbarian is pretty straightforward. You don't have to worry about, crazy feats. You don't have to worry about any of this, because these characters also are not, like, permanent, right? Like, the whole point behind this is just to get to 50 favor, and then, if you wanted to, you could play the rest You could, you know, play on the server as much as you want, but I'd imagine you're probably not going to want to put in that effort to level up 8 characters on 8 different servers, because that's a lot. It's a lot of work. So yeah, so that's all we're doing pretty much, is we're going through here. What the quest list is, essentially, if I recall correctly, it's funny because I'm recalling right now. If I recall correctly, we have to do all of these beginner ones, which is the Hayden's Rest, the storehouse, and the crystal one. We have to do all of those on Elite. Oh, are you going in that one?
What are you doing?
I was just gonna do all of them on Elite real quick.
Like in order?
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah, here, I'll... Yeah, just because I figure if we're here, might as well just do it.
Sure.
So yeah, so essentially best case is you just have to do all the Collaborator, Hayden's Rest, the Storehouse Secret, and pretty much and the first 4 quests that you get here, you'll do them all on Elite, and then the next few quests you only really need to do on Hard to get 50 favor.
We're just looking for completion. We're not really looking for experience. Like, make it as fast as you can.
Right. Yep, that's the whole point. Essentially, if you know what you're doing, right, be quick about it, because it's super easy, and it will save you time. So, and obviously, you know, we'll take levels as we get them. We won't be like banking levels or anything like that, because that's you know, no reason to do that.
Don't care about experience.
Right. So the whole point is to not care about the experience, unless of course you end up like loving this barbarian so much to where you're just like, yeah, I want to play this character on the server. Like,
yeah, but then you know that you can just wait till you get 32 points.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you can wait until you get 32-point build, and then
Make a better one.
you can make a better one. So, but yeah, it's just a little bit of repetition, but not the end of the world. Certainly a lot faster than just completing all of the, or than going through the entirety of Korthos on Elite. You only have to essentially go through half of it on Elite, and then the rest you just finish up on Hard.
You don't even have to touch Misery's Peak?
Nope. I didn't step foot into Misery's Peak.
I love that, because I hate that quest.
Yeah, so...
It's not that it's a bad quest. I just ran into...
Right, yeah, no. It's definitely, it's definitely a lot after doing it so many times. But... the only reason I'm looting is to get, gold to get hirelings. That's it.
You never know, you might grab something that make the quest a tad bit easier.
Right, you know. If you can get a different axe or something. Sometimes they pop up in there. But yeah, you just keep taking these quests. Go back in on Elite. Put this guy on there.
Coming from deep in the crypt, you hear the strange and unstrange.
But, like I said, I mean, this is mainly just to get DDO points. It's a tutorial for the people who don't, you know, a lot of the stuff's expensive on the store. And you're going to want as many DDO points as possible. And if you're really feeling up to it, right, like, I mean, really feeling up to it, You could always get the first time bonuses for the other ones, like the 500 favor or the 1000 favor, but I don't suggest doing that unless you like have a community on like every server that's willing to play and help you do that, because that's a lot of work, and right now it's about speed and efficiency. That way we can get back to our other characters and start leveling those. Which also, fun fact, we have just come across some interesting details in that the our characters that we're leveling right now are actually pretty much sacrifices. You get favor rewards after you get a certain amount of total favor, and those favor rewards will unlock for you in your account as long as you have that favor. Well, if we do end up, true reincarnating our character, then we actually lose that favor, right? True reincarnation, you lose that favor. And so that means that we would not have access to the things that we just favor farmed for, like Drow or veteran status or favorite soul, any of those things. So what we're doing is we are going to be getting our characters to as high as possible on the favor scale for that character, and then we are going to make our actual main characters with 32-point build, because with the amount of DDO points that you can get by doing this, and you unlock new dungeons with your DDO points and everything, you'll be able to get
32 points.
Yeah, you'll be able to get 32-point build.
And if you don't want to wait that long and you're impatient, just make a drow. They get a +2 to charisma and a +2 to intelligence. That's huge. So
yeah.
You don't necessarily need to make 32-point build to make a drow work, depending on what class you're going.
Right.
So.
And that's always the better thing, is that the more favor you get, the better things you unlock. So it's definitely beneficial to do that, because you're gonna want you're just gonna want to have a stronger character. And obviously, like, you can make your character strong, right? And it's not that you couldn't TR, but you lose out on those things. Like, you lose out on veteran status, which veteran status is really cool because essentially any character that you make on the server afterwards starts at a higher level. So veteran status 1 will start you at level 4, while veteran status 2 will start you at 7. So that's a great start to a character, because if you're looking to get to TR and get all that stuff prepared, skipping 7 levels and then being able to go right into favor farming is going to be great, because if you start at level 7,
That's how easy all these quests are.
right? Yeah, because like I said, even getting your first 100 favor, even if you go the route of getting your first 100 favor, and then deleting a character, for instance, right? If you were to do that, that'd be so much easier on a level 4 character starting out than it would be a level 1 character having to level up and do all that. You'll probably also have better gear, so you can just go that route, and it turns out to be a little bit easier. And it's just nice to have that. So
But those characters won't go to complete waste.
those characters won't go to complete waste. We're getting them to have the favor. That way we can, have a better time unlocking things and getting stronger characters for our mains. But anytime we do unlock a new adventure pack, we will be playing it on both characters, on our main character and on our our other character, because we want the favor regardless. So farming the favor on 2 characters is going to be nice. Did I retake the quest? I didn't. Alright, back in we go. So doing them all, obviously it'll get very, very repetitive and very boring, and you'll probably want to go, God, I hate doing this, but I guarantee you the payoff is worth it. And luckily the quests are short, right? There's no real, like,
This appears to be the main story. It seems the village
no real, like, difficulty to this.
falls out. Sarhagen emerges from a hidden passage, demanding you must let the scrolls fall into the Lara.
And luckily, like I said, going in here, if you don't have, if you don't have a friend to come in and do this with you, get hirelings. They're super cheap, and it's just having another body in here to help is always good, especially when they can heal you.
The door switched appears.
Time to do this puzzle for the 1000th time.
The protective spell dissipates.
Blam.
All that remains now is to take the
All right.
deliver the scroll.
That's that. And then we just go back in, do it again on Elite. And now, of course, this also does help with you getting more familiar with these quests too. I mean, I'm sure you got pretty familiar with them going through them in normal, hard, and elite on a main character, but I don't know. It always helps.
You're gonna be dreaming about running Korth.
Yeah. Well, more so, you're going to be having nightmares about running Korthos. Because I tell you, I mean, we have run this so many times, and it is just like so.
Appears to be the main story.
It's just so like, you know it like the back of your hand at this point.
Sarhagen emerges from a hidden passage, demanding
Oh, I. Cool. Alrighty. Hello, spider.
the door. It appears that
Then we do the puzzle again. Whoops. Got a little too adventurous there.
the protective spell dissipates. All that
All right.
remains now is to take the
That's 2 quests done on Elite. I think we're only at 20 minutes that we've been doing this. We're at 10 favor. So we already got our first bonus of 5 favor, which is really good. Or 5 DP, that's right. 5 DDO points. So,
Save you a little editing bubble there.
yeah, right. Pop a little thing in there every time I call DDO points favor, which will probably be often.
You can feel the life-saving fluid emanating from the magic crystal Boldar spoke of. But from the shadows approach those who would doom Korthos by destroying it.
So yeah, I mean, and like I think the best part about choosing Barbarian to start is literally that it's so easy. I mean, you just swing your axe. You don't have...
And you could use a fighter, a paladin.
Right.
They all do the same thing at the end of the day. It's just barbarian with the rage. Whenever you get that, like in this quest on Elite, if the name shows up, having that rage to just beat him down quicker is just gonna be so much
Right.
better. Paladin would be nice for lay on hands, but like that's about it.
Right.
Fighter's just basic.
Get out of here. I love that the hireling, when you put it on aggressive, it just goes off and finds them.
Right.
She's got to have like the best spot because she just like runs right up to them before they even spawn. Oh, yep, there it is. Can you still hit this thing and hurt it?
I don't think so. I think you used to be able to.
Yeah, you used to be able to. If you like,
It's so much harder.
yeah, because back in the day, you were able to swing at this thing.
What used to be the box.
Yeah, and so you essentially you had to protect it, right? And so, but in doing so, in protecting it, right, you had to watch where you swung your axe. You had to watch where you swung your axe, because if you hit the box, you could hurt it, and you do a lot more damage than these creatures sometimes. So
Yeah, there's times where you would try to get a mob off the box, and you would just end up failing the quest.
yep.
Hero, it is on the people's lips as you walk by. Cautious looks have become friendly nods. Then word comes
Go
that your
back
presence
in,
is
do it
requested
on
in the
hard.
tavern.
Ahead is the cellar.
I don't
where the
remember if
cated
you need to be
crystal
on the
is hidden.
quest to get the favor, so I had to go out and get it again.
Pretty sure you do.
You can feel the life-saving heat emanating from the magic crystal Boldar spoke of.
So yeah, so after getting all this, like I said, our goal is just 50 favor. So shouldn't be too long of a video. At least that I hope not. But you might have to dedicate, I think I averaged about an hour and a half, 2 hours to just getting this 50 favor, which seems like a long time, right? But I think in retrospect, it's pretty short to get 100 DDO points, because after that, after you get that 50, it's like you have to get 100 DP or 100 favor to get 25 DP, and that's a lot. Like, you have to run a lot of quests for that.
But after you do it once on every server at 50, that's what you gotta do.
Yep.
You have to go out and get 100 favor on every character.
Yeah. After you get these first time bonuses, getting them to 100 favor and then deleting them is essentially your next step. And that's even still, like, that's worse. That's like significantly worse. Because then you'd essentially have to do the entirety of Korthos on Elite, including Misery's Peak.
Yep.
And then you got a bunch of the harbor stuff to do.
You can probably get it after you finish up the harbor.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was able to get 75. I think it actually ended at 71 DP was the... 71 DP was the amount that I got after I had done everything in Korthos on Elite. So... Oh, we only have one left.
So you might not need to do all of it on Elite.
I mean, yeah, maybe not, but...
Probably just run Misery's Peak on normal, then you can
Slain the last cultist. The
Well, at that point,
crystal
we could
and
probably just
saving Korthos.
leave. Because we don't have to do Korthos.
That's
Because that's what I did. I just didn't do Misery's Peak and I left. So, I was like, I'm not about to do it again. So, yeah. But yeah, so this is kind of the concept is doing this, and what is that? What? Has this always been a thing you can click on?
What?
It's just a painting of Korthos.
You can feel the life-saving heat emanating from the magic crystal Boldar spoke of. But from the shadows approach those who would doom
Protect this damn crystal. So you also get you run these quests so much to the point where you know where things spawn now too, which is kind of hilarious. You just wait for them to spawn, and then that's it. There you go. Byron. Yeah, you guys go. You guys take care of everything. It's just a flurry of weapons. Look at them go. They don't need us. They really don't. Slap them on aggressive. Let them do the work for you. So, yeah, it'll be, I did also, for the record, I got the Borderlands. I had already done this, trying to, like, figure out what the perfect route was. I ended up getting the right amount of favor in order for me to, or the right amount of DDO points to keep on the Borderlands, which was on sale. Keep on the Borderlands. We'll go over that adventure pack in in a later video, just because. Yeah.
Get a horse and all that.
It's one of the newer things that DDO has come out with, and it's you're able to get a horse. It was the first. I think it's the first introduction of mounts. So. Which is kind of crazy to think, because, like, this game literally has never had mounts. Ever. So... But you know the drill. Just go through all these. Complete them on Elite.
This must be the collaborator stepping in from the dark.
And then, do it again. Might even just, like, hide behind the bar while everybody else takes care of shit. But yeah, pretty straightforward. So, but it is crazy. Now we have to figure out what we're gonna do for our main characters, because now that our favorite characters are essentially just openers for those things.
Openers, and mine's gonna end up being my crafter and my hagglebot.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. I'm trying to decide. On my main account, my completionist is gonna end up being a melee. So I'm thinking my main for my secondary account, my main on this account can't be a melee. So it's either gonna be a caster or some kind of ranged DPS.
Right. It very well could work.
You have weathered the South Wagon
Or a hybrid.
Now after that
Like a Swasher or
traitorous
something.
Jacoby
Right.
Drexel,
I mean, hey,
he must Drexel
Swasher's
has
good.
disappeared. The chamber beyond the secret passage looks ancient, many days
Regardless, I need 3 barbarian lives no matter what.
right.
Because hit points are great.
Yeah, getting those hit points is really nice. Just gonna kind of wing through it here. I said, we're trying to make this as quick as possible, so we're just going to hope for the best.
I don't want to level up again.
You don't want to level up again?
Nope.
Why not?
There's nowhere left to run. Finish the job.
Nice. Nice. Cool. Alright, so that's the collaborator done now. Now we gotta go, well, we have to do it on Elite, so got 2 more times.
We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, we ain't done. Damn me for thinking I was already
Your victories
done with
have made
this.
the village much safer, but only temporarily.
Back in you
It's
go.
time to take the fight to the Sahuagin, out in the wilds of Korthos Island.
Out in the wilds of Korthos.
Your waiting bears fruit. This must be the collaborator stepping in from the dark.
Dance on the bar. Just dance on the bar. They can't hit you. Alright. Good stuff. Rude.
Your stalwart defense gives the Sahagin pause, but you hear more of them.
You're certainly getting jiggy with it, bud. Getting jiggy with it.
Small chest hidden behind the bar.
Oh. Looking for him.
I'll look for the veggies.
Looking for him.
Bro, the broccoli has a face.
Yeah. Did you not know that?
No.
What? Yeah, dude, it's cute little, like, dorky broccoli.
You have weathered the Sahuagin storm. Now, after that traitorous Jacoby Drexel
Does that face look like a not dork to you?
the chamber
It's a
beyond
dork.
the secret passage looks ancient, predating Korthos village.
Alright, so run through here. Get out of my way. Get out of my way! We're still going. Alright, and Jacoby Drexel.
And has nowhere left to run. Finish the job. Drexel siding with the
Easy peasy. God, it's just not fair. It's just not fair. All these things coming in there swinging.
Snakes in the grass keep mowing.
Okay. We have to do this one more time and then we'll be done. Luckily, you only have to do this once on a server. So it's not like you're not like you're stuck doing this for, you know, the next 17 days or some stuff like that, but
stepping in from the
Sure as
dark.
hell feels like it sometimes.
yeah. Especially doing the same content that you've done over and over, you know, like after a while you get attacked before you all load it in, like pop, pop. for him to come to me.
Your stalwart defense gives the Sahagin pause.
But luckily, they're all really, really quick quests. You don't have to worry too much about doing that, so...
You notice a small chest hidden behind the bar.
It'll be nice, though, to get that extra amount of DDO points. It's just a nice little boost to kind of help you get some extra stuff. So, I mean, heck, even after doing, like, you know, all of this, even after doing this on, like, 4 servers, you could probably get, like, 2 parts of Necro, even.
The chamber beyond the secret passage looks ancient,
Which is great, because Necro.
Necro 4 is like the only like. Well, that's not true. Necro 3 and 4, I believe, are like the best ones.
Yeah.
As far as experience.
Because Necro 4 is the one that gives you the orchard, right?
I think so.
Yeah, because that's the one you want.
Yeah.
That's good. I want to actually, like, go through and run the Necro quests at some point.
All of them.
Yeah, because I've never done it.
I did a long time.
Like, literally, every time I even get near Necro, it's just, we're going to the orchard. Slayers, that's all we get.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you
mean,
bought...
especially for epics, that's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best experience.
Ow. Jackie, that hurt. Jacoby! Trip. Cool. And that is the end of that. Now, we start doing the wilderness stuff. So, a little bit longer walks in between quests now, but not too bad. And like it will say here, 26 favor. 26 total favor after doing all of those. And now...
Bro, there's another bee in here.
Seriously?
Yeah, I just killed him, but yeah, dude. He just came crawling out from behind.
You keeping bees back over there, Ben?
Bro, I don't understand.
I don't understand how I've literally never once seen a bee down here, but you've now seen them twice.
Yeah, for real.
But, like, only by you.
I don't understand.
I'm like, okay, well, like, if a bee came over here, I'd be a little bit like, okay, that's a fucking bee, dude. Like, but they always originate over there. I wonder if there's... Hopefully there's not something in the... behind a wall over there.
That would be sketch.
That would be sketch. Alright. So first things first is we're going to go over here and we're going to talk to Gunnar Bowerson. We're pretty much going to do his quests all on Elite. So, because 1, he's right here, and 2, the quests are not difficult, so... So doing all those is going to be pretty, like I said, it's pretty easy. A lot of these quests are pretty easy to do. I'd say if there's one that I don't like doing out of all of these, it's probably the one with Lars in it, because we have to like wait behind a barrier and it takes a long time, but... Blech. So, but you just gotta kind of keep on going, trap those Sahagin in that room, boop.
If you're careful, you may be able to take the sleeping guards by surprise.
So yeah, nice and pretty straightforward as far as that goes.
The last Sahag, the extravagant
Shut
gong
the
in
door
this room
here.
looks capable of truly ear-shattering noise. With the gong's reverberations, you hear a slight rumble from the larger room. But then, the second strike of the gong produces the telltale sound of cracking ice.
Blam. Kill Hagen. And like I said, if you at any point, if you're like a brand new character and you have like friends who've been playing this game for a long time, have them elite open for you. So you can literally just do this all in one go instead of doing it in 3. You know, your experience won't be as high, but you know, on a character like this, you really don't care.
Doesn't matter if they're level 30, they just do it all for you.
Right.
You're just here to get the thing.
Ahead is the giant. The freezing mists that is spewing are directed the wrong way. With the right
More puzzles that
close enough to redirect
I have to do. Dang it, not what I want.
The mist solidifies
All right.
the ice over the ancient creature, but it's not enough. You need both jets to affect a thing of this size. A
Done.
layer of ice forms over the ancient
All right.
creature.
Let's do it again.
Slumber. Korthos is safe.
One more time, except it's more than that.
Steam billows from the hidden entrance to an underground complex.
Keep it going. Listen here, Sahagin, you're gonna have to frickin' wait. Got things I'm doing. Get a nice little Slayer bonus. Take the helmet, equip the helmet, repeat it, go back down. Easy as that.
The air grows damp.
Oh good, Hireling's already out.
Tunnel descends.
Haha. Nice. I tripped him before it. Wow. Hello? I tripped him before he could get the thing off.
The tunnel splits here. Which way to the giantish device?
Coming for us anyway.
You hear the sound of distant snoring. Warns you that you are not alone here.
Probably a lot of
If
stuff
you're
following
careful,
us
you
right
may
now.
be able to take the
I just
sleeping
focus
guards
on
by
pulling
surprise.
things.
The extravagant gong in this room looks capable of truly ear-shattering noise. With the gong's reverberations, you hear a slight
Everything's about to fall.
from the larger room, but then it stops. The last Sahagin guard collapsed. The second strike of the gong produces the telltale sound of a cracking.
Pull that lever. Let's go.
You spot a rusty hatch submerged in the putrid water.
And luckily they can't like follow you through the water, which is kind of nice.
You emerge from the murky water with great relief. The air seems slightly cooler.
Definitely
The
like a
temperature
perfect one.
plunges as you
Just
fall
as
ahead.
straight
The
through.
Yeah.
joystick device must be near.
Unfortunately, these guys you will have to kill because they'll attack you through the puzzle. Don't want that because I want to get out of here real quick.
Ahead is the giant objective course. The freezing mists it is spewing are directed the wrong way. With the right timing, you can get close enough to redirect them.
If you guys don't know the puzzle by now, I'm ashamed of you.
But it's not enough.
This wasn't exactly a tutorial on how to do this puzzle, but you should know how to do these puzzles by now.
A layer of ice forms over the ancient
7 action points. I should probably spend that.
Porthos is safe for now.
7 action points.
Mm-hmm. I've literally just been going around just...
Steam billows from the hidden entrance to an underground complex.
But I can only do it in town. Oh, no. Alright, we're going to be nearing it now. 36 favors where we're at right now.
Almost there, guys.
36 favor. We're creeping up to about an hour into our footage. So, yeah, I'd say about an hour and a half, probably.
It's not terrible.
So about an hour and a half per character. You do that 8 times. That's like a work day.
Yeah. Ugh. It's gonna feel like one too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what I just realized, Ben? I realized that if you make another character on an account that I've already done this on, I have elite openers for you.
The air grows damp and fetid as the ancient tunnel.
So, because I've already done this on 3 other servers, so I have an elite opener.
That might be the move after this one.
It probably will be. I mean, if you've done getting your butt whooped, holy crap. She heard you.
Say I can't get the same hireling you
The
do.
tunnel splits here. Which way to the
I'm surprised you haven't
giant
summoned your fighter yet. Come on, why can't I do this? I literally could not click on the lever. There we go.
You hear ratcheting. The sound of distant snoring warns you that you are not
Sound
alone.
of distant snoring.
If you're careful, you may be able to take the sleeping guards by surprise.
That didn't work that time.
Yeah, right? Like... Oh no. Oh god. Don't die.
I lived.
The last Sahari
I'm
to the
alive!
floor.
Fucking
But
did
what
it.
are they guarding?
Don't go step into the strap
The
now.
extravagant gong in this room looks capable of truly ear-shattering noise. With the gong's reverberations, you hear a slight rumble from the larger room. But then,
Hit you with them heels.
strike of the gong
Look
produces
at you go.
the telltale sound of cracking
Ooh, nice crit. Bam.
You spot a rusty
Did he not let you
in the
press the lever?
No, they're being assholes today.
We are an elite, so.
We got better to hit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You emerge from the murky water with great relief. The air seems slightly cooler here. The temperature plunges as you ford ahead. The giantish device must be near.
That hurt a lot. Hit him with the go around. Hit him with the good old razzle dazzle. 1-2 buckle my shoe. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now let's kill this spider. If I kill the spider, I mean don't stand in the frost traps.
Ahead is the giantish device. The freezing mists it is spewing are directed the wrong way. With the right
Oh, come on now. Are you serious? Stupid.
The mist solidifies into ice over the ancient creature.
Got the right one to hit. I meant to hit the other one. There we go.
Affect the king of this size. A layer of ice forms
Nice.
over the ancient creature,
Done and
guaranteeing
done.
slumber.
Hireling died, but it's whatever.
Steam billows.
All right.
Entrance to an underground complex.
Now we're gonna go to the Lars one. Hop on over here.
Oops, candy.
What?
Oops, candy.
Okay. Kill Sahagin, because why not? Hello, lots of things. Alright.
A mangled sewer grate leads
Dang, that
all the
that
way
leveled me, that's funny.
manufactured.
And you just leveled.
Yeah, like I just leveled.
You
you
enter
tried
one
to
of
do
the
your best.
laboratories
No.
where decades ago, House Caneth, the doorway ahead has been
Pop those
boarded
Expedious
up.
retreat boots, let's go.
The work looks very recent.
That is smart. Yeah, 5 minutes too.
Yeah, it's a long time. Nice and quick. I say I don't like this one because you have to wait. Like literally like this entire quest is so fast aside from the last part of it.
Way to disable it somehow.
So dumb.
Power crystals in a hard protective layer. You also notice several valves of various sizes spread around the room. Without the alchemical jets, crystal
Cool.
shatters, the hum of power slowly fades into a heavy silence.
It'd be a 2-minute quest if it wasn't for this part right here.
Who in the flame are you? Sahagin found me.
Suddenly the air shimmers with the power of magic. The Sahagin have followed you in.
So few after me. Stay alert. Sahagin are still blocking our escape. Watch for more attacks.
Oh, what the fuck? Come on! Come on, Sahagin, you need to spawn faster. You ain't got all day. We're trying to hit a time limit here.
Coming. I won't die that easily.
I think it is really nice, though, that you don't have to do Mystery Speak.
Yes. It really is. That saves a lot of time.
Mm-hmm. If the Sahagin really wanted to kill Lars, they'd show up faster. Just saying. Just saying. You guys got bad tactics all around. Could learn a thing or two from the Zerg squad here. Come on. Nice. Cool.
Sahagin magic is gone.
That's on that then.
This time.
Aiden looks weary after surviving this latest attack. Perhaps you should
Tell
talk
us
Wait for him to stop talking.
Then meet Amalgam at the base of Misery's Peak when you're ready.
With Hayton finally persuaded to help, the people of
Perfect.
Porthos might finally win their struggle.
Whew.
A man
Alright,
named Sewer
now we go off
Green,
to
an abandoned cannon
the other one.
manufacturer.
This one's real easy and real quick. I would Expedious Retreat myself to go to this quest, but I'd rather use it for the actual dungeon itself. It's just more beneficial. Up here.
Catacombs are slightly obscured.
Decrepit catacombs.
You enter a musty
should
hall,
share this with
heavy with silence and the weight.
Do you not have it?
I guess not.
Wow.
Well, it says I am, but it says I'm not. Oh, because trying to share the wrong one. I need you to share Necromancer's Dude.
Oh yeah. There it is.
Okay.
Man, I forgot what quest it was. It literally like highlighted itself as redemption, and I was just like, okay, well that must be it, right?
Rot and decay assail your nostrils. In the corner, you see the glint of metal as the secret door slides open. You see a magical cell across the chamber. Could it be Holmes?
Alright, I went left. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Yep. Do you have to kill anything? Alright. Catch this man as soon as he spawns. There he is.
Jacoby Drexelhand stands before you, not alive, but not quite dead. He cackles as he swears vengeance
Kind of name Murloc. Or Murloc? That's the wrong. That's the wrong game, Alex. Woo, boy, man! You maybe should have had coffee before you actually decided to do any of this, huh?
That was great.
Holy crap, fish person, you're Murloc. Not a Sahagin like it friggin' always has been. Maybe shrink him down to like a quarter of his size.
The decrepit catacombs are slightly obscured by the falling water.
We don't recall yet. Is there another one?
Yeah, that's another one. Yep, there's one more. What are we at right now? 44 favor.
Almost there.
Yep. Pop right in here. We're gonna have a lot of stuff following us, but luckily in the wilderness it doesn't matter.
This entrance leads down into an ancient cavern.
Inside.
Resilient spider webs block your path. They don't look capable of withstanding blows from your weapon, though. The cells in this room hold a number of desperate...
Boot yourself to the end. Super easy. Don't get hit by the trap. That's the #1 rule.
You have reached the Devourer's sanctum. From ahead, you hear a woman's
Oh,
plaintive
wait, actually,
cry.
Dungeon Alert Orange? Holy shit. Okay. I'll stop. Because then it just starts stunning us. That's annoying. She's not even in here. Mother. It's always the times I go over to that area to check to see if she's there, that she's never there. So I always kill this mage first. Saved against my trip. You piece of garbage.
The evil cult leader will spill innocent blood no more.
Done. Alright, now we go. Then we recall back. I think we only really need to get 2 quests, if I recall correctly.
This entrance leads down to an ancient cavern.
We need 2 quests. We need, we'll probably just take Necromancer's Doom again.
Your
That.
finding Eden transformed the village. It seems as if all of Korthos were holding out for news of your next great victory with bated breath.
Alright, then go ahead and grab the... Actually, gonna grab the Inger Step from him so that I can make it quicker. We only have what? We have 47 right now. So theoretically, we could do Misery Speak, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to go run myself over to the Necromancer's Doom quest again. One expeditious retreat for the run. And then one for the quest. So, and just like that, right? I mean, it's what, been an hour and 13 minutes? So, not too difficult. Mainly just a pain in the butt doing repetitive stuff. But like I said, if, like, let's say you do it right and then your buddy needs an elite opener for everything, you can always go and just elite open for them. You could even, you know, if your friend has done it before you, they could come and elite open for you. So there's always the option, but having to do it normal hard elite does tend to be a pain in the butt. So.
In the corner, you see the glint of metal as the secret door slides open. You see a magical cell across the chamber. Could it be holding Drew's?
Pop on in here. Dwarf zombies. Okay. That's a lot of dudes, man. Nice.
You take the cell key.
Let's see if maybe we just have to do this one. Can't tell until you finish out.
Lame.
Like, do you seriously think we're not gonna finish the quest? You could have just give it to us,
Technically, we're already finished.
right?
It's stupid.
49, son of a bitch. Huh? Let's go capture the mayor's daughter again. I mean, save her.
What?
What? Chocolates.
The rumbling
Well, at least now we know that if you have an elite opener, you only have to do up to Necromancer 2.
Yep.
Damn, bro, I'm gonna need you to share this one.
Ah, bruh. How did you not get it?
Bro,
This entrance leads down into an ancient.
I'm not used to having to repeat quests over here, right?
Get used to it. We're favor farming.
Resilient spider webs block your path. They don't look capable of withstanding blows from your weapon. The cells in this room hold a number of desperate Korthos villagers.
I'm just happy this one's quick too. Like, it's significantly longer, but it's quicker ish.
It's quick because you just have to run.
Right. If you wanted to try doing all the optionals and everything, it's not that quick.
You have reached
I'll check this place first. Except it's not going to be here now. It will be in the other one. Put freaking money on it. Yep. She's not down here. Oh, God, I love wasting my time. Strength damage, man. Get out of here with that. Come on. You're literally like the last thing we have to fight. Like, what is that even gonna do? Yeah, I'm only down by 1 point. Done. Alright. So now we just recall.
And we got 52 favor.
Yep. We'll recall. And then we'll just double check because, I mean, I know I'm right, but I'd like to double check. And what you'll do is if you want to access, instead of doing Misery's Peak, if you wanted to access the harbor, you can then just talk to Valeria here and say, skip the Korthos Island storyline, proceed to Stormreach. And then it will tell you, warning! You receive a quest to proceed to Stormreach when you beat this. If you skip, you may find Stormreach Harbor content too difficult. And then you say, yes, I want to skip the Korthos storyline and go to the higher level content in Stormreach. Because you're not a scrub. So you've done Korthos 8,000 times already. You don't want to be there. And then once you're in, now that's nice and sunny out, the good old town of Harbor. Now we're going to, you'll see that you have mail. And originally you didn't have mail because there are no mailboxes in Korthos, but now that you are out of Korthos, you will have mail. You'll come right on over here. And in your mailbox there should be three messages. They should all say these. So you gain 50 favor from getting 5, 25 favor from your first 25, and then 25 favor from your first 50. So that will nail that to you there, and then you will now have an additional 100 DDO points. So that's pretty much going through that. It looks like about roughly about an hour and a half's worth of your time. Not too bad for 100. Like I say, you choose one server to keep your main characters on, and that will technically count as your character. But for the other 7 servers, just make a barbarian or something else that you feel more comfortable with. Something that does a lot of damage and is able to solo pretty well. That way you can just kind of speed through things, get to the end, clear that stuff out, get them to elite, and then once you have everything there, you'll have 50 favor using this same method, and then you'll have more DDO points. So you should have like an upwards of like 800 DDO points by the time you are done doing this on all servers. So with that being the case, you know, that'll net you a bunch of stuff. You could probably get a solid low-level adventure pack for that. But like I say, wait until a sale occurs. There are some mid-level ones like Delara's Graveyard that I recommend to people. If they have that available and it's on sale, buy that. The Borderlands also, it was on sale. It's also a pretty good one. The reason I chose to buy Borderlands with my 500 is not just because we get the mount or anything like that, but because some of the stuff has epic content, and that epic content is just stuff that happens past level 20, and we're gonna want a lot of epic content available to us.
It's the best level 21 gear in the game.
Yeah.
Like, the way that it's been showing out on Lemania, which is the test server, is that this update with all like the legendary stuff, they're bringing it from plus 21 stat down to plus 13, but they're leaving the Borderlands level 21 gear at plus 10. So at level 21 you're wearing plus 10, and you only go up 3 points by the time you hit level 29. So like, you want that gear.
Right.
It's going to carry you through epic levels until you can unlock some packs.
Right. And so it's definitely good to start gearing up for the epics too, because what you're going to want to do, or at least what we're going to probably want to do eventually, is whenever you are true reincarnating your character, you're going to want to actually epic reincarnate them first when they hit level 30. That way, that epic reincarnation will bring you back down to level 20, and you'll have gained an epic life. And then you can true reincarnate at right as soon as you're done epic reincarnating, and you'll get.
You might need to wait
heroic
3 days.
Oh yeah.
Because there's like a reincarnation timer. So like if you have the points, you could drop the points on a reincarnation reset timer.
Oh, you can buy a timer.
And then you can eat it and then reincarnate right away.
Right.
But if you don't have the points for that, or if you don't feel like just cranking out some favor to get the points for that, then yeah, you'd have to wait. I think up to I think it's 3 days.
Well, 3 days is fine. Yeah, that's even if it's a 3-day timer, that's not so bad. You know, at the end of the day, our whole goal is to not get there as fast as possible.
Well, it really won't be bad for us because we're only making content at most twice a week.
Right.
So like 3 days pass before we end up making content again. So like we'll never have to buy reincarnation timers, but like for just making it known that they are out on the store, and if that is something that you want to do and you just don't have the patience, you can just farm the favor out, get a timer, and start working on your next life. Yeah,
and that's, you know, they're available for you to use. So by all means do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it there. So we're so that, and following this little guide here will help you get that early DDO point stuff. Use it wisely. Use it specifically on things that you know, make sense to you depending on the levels you are at. Get stuff for early epic levels as well, like Borderlands, and you know, also get stuff like Delaras. Delaras also has epic levels, and that's really good to get into because Delaras gets you a trinket that you can have on your character called Voice of the Master. That trinket actually nets you, was it 10% experience bonus?
5%.
5% for the regular, 10% for the epic, right?
No, it's the same.
Oh,
but
okay.
The difference is, the only difference between the heroic and the epic, so the heroic is minimum level 5.
Right.
And you get a 5% experience bonus, and like that carries on. You can even get that in the epic levels. It still works for epic level quests. So like an extra 5% experience is just great.
Right.
And then the epic version does the same thing, except it's also an artifact. So you can feed it different named items and level it up. I think the max experience for artifact for now is 3,000, and you'll open up 3 filigree slots. So you can put 3 filigrees in there. These are all stuff we can explain later episodes.
Yeah.
But you can put 3 filigrees in there and 3 different augments. So like you can make it a really awesome level 20 trinket.
Right. Yeah. Definitely worth the upgrade there. But like I said, you know, you can buy whatever you want, but it's smart to kind of be like understanding of what you're going to need in order for you to at least get from 1 to 30 and have epic content for you to do. Because there is some content that's free that's in those, you know, epic levels, but the odds are, I mean, you have maybe like 6 quests, and like that's not really anything that you can do with. So
so you have to like really just farm those, and you'll get daily playthrough bonuses. Like, that's like the cool thing about it. But you definitely want to make sure the packs you're unlocking, you also have the option for epic. Yeah, you want to make sure you're knocking those out.
Yep, and maybe we'll get a list together of all the ones that we've that we run through once we get like a solid amount of packs, like what we run from 1 to 30, and what packs those include in order for us to kind of fly through that. Because getting to 30, you know, it's not like the game's over once you get to 30. You can do more than that, but for the general idea of making your character stronger with past lives, that's just passive feats that you get by essentially getting a class to its max level and then reincarnating. So the more you have of those, the more passive skills, passive feats you essentially have on your character, and that will buff your character insanely. You'll have like one of the strongest level like 2 characters in the game, just based on your initial stats and everything like that. So but yeah, but we'll talk about boosting our characters later towards like, you know, what we want to do with them. But for right now, that's going to kind of be it for this guide. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And yeah, we'll be bringing you more DDO content. We'll probably be going back to our other characters next week, and then that way we can kind of start leveling them up, getting them up there, getting more favor for them, and then going from there. So, all right, make sure to drink your water, eat your vegetables, and don't be a dick. I'll catch you guys next time. All right, nerd out.